Stuff is obvious.
One out and a runner on second base. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Beltran is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Danny Luna. Hershiser sets. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Throw to the plate goes right by him. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. At the plate, Tony Perez looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Hard hit ball to short. Up with it is Rollins. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Standing in, Eddie Matthews. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. And all that gets him on the mound. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Here's J-Roll, Jimmy Rollins now. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. This is line to left. In is Beltran, but this is down for a base hit. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. They start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Inside with the sinker, and that'll keep him honest at the plate.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. While not a great spot to be in right now, 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
So here's Joe Mauer. First delivery to him on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Zobrist has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding into the box, Jake Arrieta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounded back up the middle. And Rollins won't get there. It's a base hit. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Striding in once again, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1.
I like that take right there. I know it's a strike, but man, they're making him work. He's been struggling early, and now they're making him work even more. You got to stay.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Stepping into the box, Oral Hershiser. 9-1-2 due up.
Catcher, Oral Hershiser.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swings through the slider there.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Beltran. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Beltran has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Anderson Figueroa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Roberto Alomar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Roberto
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rollins is there for it. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Bryce Harper 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Sinker. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Danny Luna.
Danny Luna stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So striding in, Mike Trout. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Right fielder, Mike.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Ball 2.
Clearly, they're not trying to give him anything to hit, are they? I mean, everything's away, but he's sitting 2-0. Let's see if he extends and maybe looks outside to drive some.
Trout has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Corey Seager. He reached on a single in his first try. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Correa ranging up the middle on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is... Stepping into the box, Mike Trout. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. This one's flared out toward left. Beltran shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tony Perez. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. And a dive by Rollins, but he can't come up with it. A base hit. Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Sharp ground ball to third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. Stepping in, Joe Mauer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Mauer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really...
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in, Jake Arrieta. 1-for-1 after a single his first time up. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, here's one of those dreaded situations.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Carlos Beltran. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Carlos Beltran.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing.
Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line drive to center field. Griffey will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. In now, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Eddie Matthews goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Luna is there to pull this one in, and Rollins flies out on the first pitch he sees. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Bryce Harper.
Into the windup and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind, another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Third baseman,
ready
3.
for another shot now. Danny Luna. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Center fielder.
So digging in now, Mike Trout comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit in the air to center field. Griffey waits on it. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. Comes set, and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. Trout has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Carlos Correa now. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Carlos Correa.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Harper at second. Now the pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Griffey racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Oral Hershiser. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big. Bryce Harper will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Bat explodes as this has popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Left fielder, Carlos Beltran.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Striding in once again, Anderson Figueroa. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Hit back up the middle. Alomar has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready once again, Mike Trout. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Now a sinker runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Perez is there for it, and the inning is over. Zach Britton enters to do the pitching. Ready for another chance. Joe Mauer. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Mauer's going to get himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Digging in to try it again. Jake Arrieta. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Now a throw over to first. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Junior's coming in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is fouled straight back. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a sinker that didn't sink enough, just missed high. Grounded to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Alomar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Sliced hard on the ground. Seager comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Corey Seager. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Second baseman.
Lifted the other way to left center. Beltran on the run. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Ben Zobrist. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Eddie Matthews. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the top of the 7th isn't over yet after the 2-out base hit. Now in the box, Jimmy Rollins. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional.
Here's Bryce Harper now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Bryce.
Foul back. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Danny Luna is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. To the shortstop, Rollins. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Standing in, Mike. Trout. A couple of righties starting. DeLucia now in the bullpen. Dylan Betances.
Now pitching, Dylan Betances.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Tapped out in front of home. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. So striding forward now, Tony Perez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Luna is on his way home. The runner from second crosses the plate. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Beltran. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Now
leading off for the Dominican Republic, center fielder Ken Griffey Jr.
And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. Squared that one up just a little late. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Dylan Betances. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench. Jackie Robinson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Carlos Beltran. He was a ground out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that shot tells you everything you need to know. He's really a little frustrated tonight. This has been a tough game. They haven't swung the bats well, and they need to start getting some offense going. That ball's away, and clearly they're not going to try to give him anything to hit. Look, if he extends his hands even, he'll be able to drive the ball. I would just live away and maybe even further. Pitch like you're pitching to a picnic table.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lifted into center field. Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. So here's Joe Mauer, a hit in 2 tries so far. Victor Martinez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The pitcher.
So striding in, Jake Arrieta. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. He'll hold off on the slider to start the inning. 1 out, nobody on. That's wide, 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Griffey going back on it. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. The relay throw, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Now catching, number 41.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. sent in the air out to straightaway central. Trout has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, Mike Trout. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Here's Corey Seager, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Hit out towards second, taken by Alomar. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third. Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Digging in and looking for more, Eddie Matthews. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 2 out with the man at first. This ball will be chopped foul. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. On to first, and that's your ball game. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final
Yeah, he ended up
score.
handing things off to his
First for
bullpen
your
buddies in the
victorious
ninth,
home
but
team.
still,
7
8
runs
strong
on 12
innings
hits.
from him
No
really
errors.
showed a lot in this one.
Left 7 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.